Hi everyone, so I'm back with something a little bit different. So I used to love doing decoupage, and you know when you just stumble across something. Anyway, I'd stumbled across some people using napkins on like clear glass plates and bowls and stuff, and for the last couple of months I have been looking for clear glass plates and bowls. Can I find them? No. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll just use a white one. So in Home Bargains here in the UK, they are 99p. So I've actually got some in the kitchen that we use for like pasta and stuff like that. So anyway, I thought I'll pick one up today and try my hand at this. So this is obviously a ceramic bowl, and I'll give you the measurements just in case you're interested. So it is 8 inches in diameter. I am not going to worry about there. We're just going to concentrate in the middle. I'm going to use this. This is going to sit on my table, hopefully, if it all works out, that is. It's going to sit, and I'm going to, like when I make my beads and stuff and little nicky-nacky things, I'm going to throw it in there. So you'll need a bowl of some sort if you want to play along. I've got one of these. I'm going to try this rather than a brush. I've got this, which is a matte glue, and it is a finish. I do have a couple more, and there's not a great deal in that, but I'm going to use that. That is from the range here in the UK. I do have a Mod Podge, but it's kind of went really thick and gloopy because I haven't used it in years, so I'm going to try this. Now this is something that I'm not going to be popping in the sink or the dishwasher or anything, but if you wanted to do stuff and you wanted to be able to wash it like in soapy bubbles or in your dishwasher, then you can buy the dishwasher Mod Podge, which is available on Amazon. So this is the napkin that I've chosen. I love blue. It's going to probably go in nothing that I've got, but I like higgledy-piggledy bits. So to start with, we're going to try and get this off. I can't see my sellotape anywhere. Now there's loads of different ways to get this off, and this is probably going to be the longest way. I'm just going to get my sellotape. Excuse my noisy chair. Okay, so typical that it's not going to come off. Sometimes it comes off okay. There we go. So apparently you do that, and then you just do you just pull it. Okay, this is like, don't do it my way. Ah, there we go. It does come off like so. That's magic. Right, keep this, but not with the bit with the sellotape. This is good for stamping on, and then if you want to transfer this onto your artwork tags, like your art journals. I'm just going to put that up there out of the way just now. So some of them have got 2 sheets on the back, some of them have got 1. That one just had 1, so just double check that you are down to the bare patterned paper. Now I've got this because I'm going to use this and this to smooth it all out. Something that I was told a while back, but then I didn't do any Mod Podging, decoupaging. So with the glue, oh, I should have brought a little pot to put that in, so I'm just going to pour a little bit on here. Now you can, I think you can make your own one up. I'm just making sure I'm in frame here, so I'm going to move that up there a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I believe you just put on your glue, make sure you cover it, and also give it a little clean. I did give this a clean when I got it. Sorry about the noise. Should have put more glue on there. Whoops, I diddly. Probably just done too much now. Can you have too much glue when you're decoupaging? We'll see. Anyway, there's so many other videos out there. You know, if this don't work, then you know what? You're actually not going to see this. I'll be like hidden. Delete. Right. Just there we go. I think It's kind of hard to see. Now, some of it with the glass one, what I did want to do was I wanted to put the napkin underneath so it could show through the glass, but I'll keep looking for the glass ones. I did see some, but I wasn't paying that price for them. I think there was one and it was like nearly £5 in the charity shop, and I thought, no way, Jose. Right, so I'm just gonna put that in like so. Right, and I'm just gonna rub that so that it, now I might have to move this about because I might create some wrinkles. I probably will. And I believe with this kind of stuff, like see that I know I've got some wrinkles in there, but I do believe I can smooth it out with this. Some people use cling film. Sorry about that noise. I do like ASMR noises, but that was just, that's like the old like the teacher when she put the squeaky noise on the blackboard. Don't know how she done that. Was it with her nails? With a chalk like eraser thing? Right. And I take it at this point, you just kind of check and see where it needs smoothing out. And I did buy myself the other week a permanent silver pen and a permanent gold pen. So oh, I'm liking. I have got a few wrinkles on this, but there you go. You know, when you do stuff by hand, it isn't always perfect unless you've got great, you know what they say, practice makes perfect. And this is the first time of me ever doing like this sort of like on a bowl. I always done it on like flat surfaces and stuff. I'm kind of liking that. So it is. I might actually invest in like a, you know, if I enjoy doing this a bit more, I might actually invest in like a good sealer so that I could maybe put some fruit in it or something like that. But I'll have to look into that because I know obviously some things are toxic. Right, I'm happy with that now. I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to come back, but we shall let that dry properly. So we shall. I can see the wrinkles and a hair. I have got pits. And I've got the fan blowing on me because it's like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night actually, and it's still 25 degrees, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I just know it's hot. You might be able to hear the fan. Right, I'm gonna leave that and I'll be back. Okay, so it's all dry. I do have some little creases, so that is something that I will need to work on. I'll need to check out some other videos. Right, so at this point I'm just going to go around with a file. If you don't like that noise, you can just turn it down. I love noises. I just checked them pens that I bought. I thought they were I do have a big one of these, I just don't know where it is. As when I moved over the other side of the room, a lot of stuff that I thought, oh, I don't use very often, I've put high up on a shelf, and now I can't reach it. So anywho, I suppose there's more than one way to do this. This is the only way I know so far. Any tips and hints, just in the comments. So I could have just sped this up a little bit, but I'm teaching you my way. Keep that. That will be great for your junk journals and stuff. Like, yeah, see there, like that. Let's see, we can go in there, see if I've got some glue on here. A little bit there. So I'm gonna put the gloss one on here, See if that makes any difference. So that is dry. I do believe it's dry. Like I said, we've just got some wrinkles there, but it does look nice, doesn't it? I'm just checking them in frame. So I've got boxes as well that I'm gonna collage and then decoupage on them as well. So this, like I said, this is the gloss one. Use whatever like kind of glue finish you've got, or to what needs you want it. Right. And I mean, you could put like glitter. I'll just do this gently. I'm doing it gently. I think, to be quite honest, a brush would be so much better at this precise moment. So I'm gonna go look for one. That's the biggest brush I can find. Yeah, so Yvonne needs to invest in some bigger brushes. So we'll just pour some on here again, just like so. Might be better to do it with a little, and then I find the big nail file thing. I don't use it as a nail file. So now if you wanted the plate to be a different background colour, then you could paint it with, you could maybe gesso it and then paint it afterwards, and it would, you know, a nice pale blue would have been nice. Oh, never mind, maybe next time. So I was looking, I would like to, I do watch a lot of other crafts other than making journals, and I was watching people, I love clay as well. I've tinkered around in that and I've got loads of it, and it's something, actually this would be a great time of the year to get the clay out, because it would dry ever so quickly. But I kind of wanted to make like, you know, like a little tea bag holder. So I wanted to do ceramics, but I need to look more into that. Like, probably need more space and a kiln and everything else, and I just really don't have the space for that. Maybe outside, but I just know I did look at buying one once, a kiln. It was second hand, and I was just like, what are you doing? Are you actually going to use it? Because you know what crafting is like. We can bounce around certain crafts. I'm liking this. Right, I should try not to go over the bits that I've done. I might have to do 2 coats on this. Well, isn't this really quick and easy? Now my paints, I've got a gold paint, but I don't know if that's a permanent. So I might actually just, whoa, a little fly just like flew in my face. So this won't take long to dry, I don't think. I'm just wondering how noticeable the creases are. We'll soon see when I'll play back the video. Right, I'm going to let this dry probably for about 20 minutes, because this is quite a fast drying glue anyway. There's a little mark in there, but never mind. Ta-da. Right, I'll be back when this dries. Right, so I actually let that dry overnight because I got tired and had a headache and went to bed. But anyway, come out nice. And I actually think of the brush that I used, the little pink brush, one of these, I think it actually had some glitter on it, because there is glitter in there somewhere. So I do actually think that I would use a different glue, like in Mod Podge or some other finishing glue. This is okay, but I just think it could be better. Sorry, I'm just doing this. I can still feel some little bits there, like there. That actually doesn't feel like it's glued down. Maybe it's just that little bit. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are acrylic markers. I put some on my glass mat last night and it kind of stayed on, and it was an effort to take off. And as this is just going to be for, yeah, there we go, just for my room, to put my little bead dangles, and probably it will end up full of rubbish. But yeah, I'm okay with it for it's my first go, and it would be good to get the cake turning thing up here just to spin it around. Anyway, if you've got any hints, tips, any videos that you think I might learn from, or if it's your videos, you can post a link in the description box. No, not the description box, the comment section, and I can have a little peek, because I quite enjoyed this. I was actually looking for napkins this morning on eBay and Amazon. I don't know where else to look for them. Probably in the supermarkets, but they're all like I'm not into like really colourful stuff, and a lot of it is at the moment because it's summer. There we go. Yeah, there's still a couple of little. So this is a little bit of a learn with me video. But yeah, you know, a little 99p bowl, and I do recommend actually doing this around the edge with something. It does actually make it look a little bit better. And I'm still on the lookout for glass plates, because I kind of wanted to do, whoopsie, I did want to do the, you know, paint the back. If it was glass, I would have painted the underneath. How was it you done that? Oh no, you put the napkin on, you paint underneath, and then you've got all that image coming through from the bottom. But I will keep looking. You know, I don't want to go out and buy like expensive ones, because I'm just learning. There we go. This isn't the best pen either, but there you go. And I don't even have any things to put in there right now. What I do have, actually, we'll just do this. We'll just like, just for sure. Like, oh, I have a bead dangle there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just throw my little bits in there. And there we go. And that's my little decoupaged 99p white ceramic bowl from Home Bargains. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.